Hello, and thank you for tuning in to The Next Story. I'm your host, Justin De Milan, and I'm here today with Johnathan from Combat Customs. How you doing today, Johnathan?
Good, how are you?
Excellent, excellent. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me.
Anytime.
So tell me a little bit about what it is you guys do here.
I came up with a concept about like-minded individuals that like to work on motorcycles. They're all veterans coming back from combat deployments, to kind of reintroduce them into society by small things, socializing, being around other vets while they're doing what they love to do. And it's very small steps to get us back into functioning properly according to society, not ourselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's excellent.
As they build and as they go, hopefully they build bonds and realize there's still a brotherhood left.
Yeah.
After being in the military.
Now, most of the guys that work with Combat Customs, everybody comes from a mechanical background, or are there guys that are just learning?
It could be, there's been a few guys that know absolutely nothing, but they've always liked motorcycles, and you're taught as you go. What's in my head, my idea was for them to be taught. If you walked in here knowing nothing, I would want somebody to teach you from the ground up the motorcycle so you can build it yourself. Now, along with that great feeling of building yourself your own motorcycle, you learned how to build it. You acquired a skill. There's welding involved. There's electronics involved, wiring, along with mechanics. So the farther you go, the farther you'll get in society, in my opinion. Now you have a skill where you can go use that you didn't have before.
Do you find that this is helps people for bringing vets in and learning new job skills above and beyond what they learned in the service?
Well, it depends what their job was in the service. I was in the infantry, so it's depending on what your job is. It's not really, my outlook is for them to have a skill.
Okay.
But it's not necessarily theirs. They just need to move and get themselves going. So if they come here, work on a bike, build themselves a bike, and that's as far as they get, I got them that far to where they came out of the house and they're functioning outside. A lot of guys isolate themselves, and I was one of them. I isolated myself from the world and didn't come out. So to see things like that is a big deal. I got out in 2012.
Okay.
October 2012 I got out.
And then how long was it before you came into Combat Customs?
Maybe, what was it? 3 years ago?
Oh, wow, okay, all right.
We came up with the initial plan. I presented it to Mike. Mike took it and ran with it. And I was able to help in the beginning a lot, but the distance and with family, I have other priorities that I have to, so I can't give my full time, which I would love to, but that's how it started, and now it's here. So
would you say this has made a pretty significant impact on you?
On me, yes, because it's from my own battles that I fought. It shows that we're not alone. There's always somebody willing to help, especially like Mike and his team. So to know that it's out there, I don't want to see anybody buried as deep as I was. So.
And I know, from being a vet myself, I got out in 2007, and I know that there was, for everybody, no matter where you're serving, no matter what branch you're in, there's a time of adjustment coming back and trying to get back into regular society and finding you're not coming back into the same place and the same life that you left before you went into the service. You're not the same person. Right. And it's cool to think of an idea of having a place like Combat Customs where guys can come together. I know, like you said, you went quite a few years before coming into this, and and I know I didn't have anything like that. So there was those struggles of trying to adapt to life now. So this is fantastic. How many guys would you say have come through Combat Customs so far?
I'm not sure the exact number, but you got guys working on bikes as we speak right now, and they're coming and they're going, and it's working. It's working for the guys. It's working for us. So
that's excellent. Well, thank you very much for taking the time, man. I appreciate it, and thank you for being a part of this. This is wonderful.
Thank you, Justin.
All right, man.